What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of LVT, and welcome back to the channel. We've got Season 49, War number 5, and this is a fun war video for you guys. Well, probably because I do die in this video, so usually those videos tend to do a little bit better, but I have also one other sketchy fight that could have ended up me dying again. So anyway, we'll start this off. We got this Korg. The idea here is to just build a horseman available for later on for someone else in the fight. So Apoco's taking this. Again, nothing really to worry about. Build to the SP2. Have the big power back boost and just spam it. So I think with two of them, he's gone. So within 45 seconds, the fight is done. So all is good to start this fight. Next, we have this King Groot. I don't know why I'm searching the rest of the map, but anyway, so we've got this King Groot, this Deathless King Groot, apologize. So again, I've taken him a bunch of times in war now, not really complicated. Idea is get the neutralize up, build some prowess if you can, which I haven't done yet for whatever reason. Okay, at least now I'm starting to do that properly. I don't want to bait to the SP2 just because that's when things could go wrong. So I do try to bait the SP1 as often as possible, and depending on the war, I will have some guidance pre-boost on him with lags. This one I don't believe I did, but I honestly don't need it. So it's not necessary to have it. It's just a nice bonus. Was you won't shrug it off if anything. So. But anyway, so we are moving on to the next one. So we are going to be looking at, is this the one that I completely botched up? Oh no, so no, CGR, sorry. I take CGR every single war, it seems, so every time I come back to look at these, especially since I'm way behind on these videos. Like, we're now, I think, finishing up War 9, if I'm not mistaken, and this is War 5, so I have done a horrible job this season. I apologize for that. Work has gotten in the way, but I am trying to catch up as soon as I can. So the important thing is to obviously build some prowess, but also make sure you have a resist up at all times so you can block his unblockable specials. And then that way he does very, very little damage. And especially since I'm running an equity because of the 7 or 8 debuffs I have on right now, shocks, he also won't be hitting very hard either. So those are just kind of the little mini tricks for it. Usually I run the power start just to push myself to an SP2 quicker. And yeah, there's really not much to the CGR fights now that I've kind of mastered them or done them more often than not. So, alright, this one here, this is a fun war. This fun fight in the war. So, I believe in this war... I don't know why I keep saying that. I believe in this fight... Well, let's just go see what happens. So I do get the resist up, which is fine. I do take the power gain from him. And so far, so good. I've taken this a lot of times, but... I've taken him in general, but there was one thing that I was kind of worried about, was that this is a hazard shift node. So, shock and bleed. Unfortunately... Did I have any pre-fights on here? God, it's been so a while. I might have had the shock pre-fight, but as you just saw there, I did take a 3 or 5 hit combo to the face, so now I've lost my indestructible. So I've already taken one SP3 to the face. And things are going to get a little bit dicey because I'm obviously taking damage every time I hit him, so I am trying to spam SP1s to heal back whatever energy damage I'm taking. And we're going with SP3 number 2 to the face. This fight was not fun for me as I was going through it, because there's so many icons going on. You don't know when he's unblockable. He's got an indestructible up right now, so I'm not even doing any damage. I'm trying to heal up, but I've got 3 or 4 debuffs on myself as well, and now he's going to a 3rd SP3. And remember, I don't have any more indestructibles. I've already used up all of those 3 hits. Plus, I've taken now my 3rd one. I've got all these debuffs on me, and just every time I get to the SP1, I'm just spamming it with the hope that I don't die here. So I managed to get him down. Oh my gosh, that's right. I had thank God I had the resist up there, because that just would have been bad. I wasn't sure if that SP2 was going to kill me or break through my blocks or whatever, but I ended up getting him down. And I probably should have... Actually, well, I did kind of back away because I was heading into a boss fight, so I had to wait for him to open up. But we're now heading into this Serpent fight. So I've taken Serpent before. I have gotten the solo off Serpent as a boss. And the idea is that you need to keep neutralize up at all times. So I'm baiting his heavies constantly. I'm trying to get the prowess up, so when I do throw specials, that it will kind of maximize the damage. And I am trying to push him to SP2, make sure I have the resist up so he doesn't hit through. But then what do? I take another shot 3 5-hit combo to the face, which now means I can't push him to SP3. So I'm in a bad spot now, in the sense that I have to be extra cautious to not push him beyond that point. Plus I have to try to keep the neutralize up. There's a lot of icons you're trying to keep track of. And yeah, we're I mean, he's got a lot of incinerates on, and to be fair, he was an R3 7-star duped Serpent. He had over 1 million health. So the one I took last time, I believe, was R2. He was like 830 some odd thousand. This one, from memory, was like 1,100,000 or 1,035,000. So all things considered, he was going down relatively well here. But I made one massive blunder here. For some reason, I elected to push him to an SP3 there, which was dumb. So that was mistake number one. I was hoping that the debuffs that were on him, I don't even know. I don't want to make excuses. It was just a bonehead move. I was thinking maybe the debuffs are on him that I would do it. And then here I threw an SP1 hoping to get some space. I didn't. And I probably could have wall dexed to get away from that, and maybe, you know, he might have had an indestructible on, but at least I would have still been alive. But it was just poor decision after poor decision there with very little health left. As you can see, very, very frustrating to not get the solo on that fight. So now you're just seeing the follow-up, the cleanup, so to speak, of that, which was too bad. But you know what? In the end, we ended up winning 21-4 against the Night Guardians. So that was good. We're happy with that. So that puts us to 5 wins, 0 losses in the season. Puts me 18 kills with unfortunate 1 death now, of one that I could have avoided had I just been a little bit more patient. So anyways, all to say is thank you guys for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.